Hey out there! I'm at the Keansburg house. I'm excited. Let me tell you why I'm excited. I'm excited because the toilet is in the hallway now and it's not in the bathroom. So you know what that means. The plumber was over. My plumber extraordinaire. I love this guy. He says what he's going to do and then does what he says he's going to do. It's like, holy cow, you're killing me here, guy. He came over yesterday. He knows I'm not a big fan of like the dramatic, like bad news. You know, like have you ever dealt with somebody that wants to, I don't know, maybe get more money out of you and they make the bad news even more dramatic? Oh, let me tell you what's going on at the house. It's bad news. I got to do this. And this guy doesn't do this. However, he does tell me the truth. So yesterday he calls me. I didn't even know he was coming over yesterday. And he calls me and says, hey, Harry, I got the water on from the street. There's quite a few leaks. I kind of anticipated that. When you get into a vacant house like this that has been sitting for like 4 or 5 years, you don't know what you're getting into. I guess you could do the research before you put the offer in, get a plumber out here, get the water on from the street, see what kind of leaks you have. I guess you can. But from my experience in this market, sellers aren't going to tolerate that. They're not going to wait 3, 4, 5 days for you to check the pipes in the house. So you're winging it. If the house wasn't winterized, like this house was not winterized, that means that there's no antifreeze in the pipes, which means the soft copper piping most likely have burst. And it's your guess as good as mine how many places. In this case, there was at least 2 or 3 bursts downstairs in the crawl space. And then upstairs, there was at least 2 other ones. One of them was by the water heater. Well, he fixed them all. And then he capped all the baseboard heaters for me. So this way I could start demo. He took out the toilet and the pedestal sink in there for me. And the water's on in the bathtub. So, this is exciting. Years ago, trying to get a plumber out to my job was worse than getting a contractor out. And then once I would get a plumber out here, you didn't know if they were going to show up, and you didn't know how much money they were going to be charging you. It was like they were printing their own money. The single biggest expense on a project is usually plumbing. So you see those caps right there? When you got the water running in the house, and that's where the baseboard used to be. It's a continuous flow of water going through there, so you need each one of them capped. And what I'm probably going to do in here is, I know that it's not the best way to do it, but I need a toilet in here for me and anybody else that's working in here. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of demo, or have AJ do some demo so I can put a toilet in there, even if it's temporary, and then we remove it, put the new floor down, and put it back in. We got the stove out of here, and he capped the gas, because I don't want any problems, because the gas is live in the house. The water heater does work, so that's saving probably at least $1,200 to $1,500 right there. And he had to replace, I don't know if you could see it, there's a newer piece of copper over there that he replaced. Now, if you're in my vicinity, Monmouth County, Hazlet, Union Beach, Keyport, somewhere local by me, and you need a plumber, then reach out to me. I don't recommend everybody that I come in contact with, but I'm going to recommend this plumber. The thing is I'm not sending him to just anyone. So you got to be a good person. Like, I sent a roofer friend of mine that has done me a solid every single time he's done roofs or siding for me. I sent him over to one of my friends to give a quote. And my friend turned out to be not that nice of a guy to my roofer friend. And I'm not going to have that. So listen, I'm at Keansburg. AJ's coming over tonight to start the demo. The plumber was already here. I go on vacation on Saturday. Life is good.